Yo, 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 what's up, people? It's HappyViet here, and I'm bringing you guys another HoN commentary. It's been a long time since I put out one for you guys, so here you guys go. It is a Chronos commentary, single draft, and if you can't tell, I'm playing on my friend's account. Why do you ask? Because I like helping out my friends. They don't like their stats looking a little bit too low, so I help with that. But more recently, I've just been trying to avoid a lot of the things my main account runs into, like douchebags and all that good stuff. But anyways, so here we go. Playing Chronos. I'm going mid lane. Mid lane Chronos is it's pretty fun. He's a pretty good ganker using his ult and other things. But there, I just fast forward all the way to the beginning of the fight. So here we go. And Arachna is actually middle lane with me. So here we're just trying to get as much damage on Arachna as possible. So she's already more or less than half health. Well, yeah. So basic principles. Basic principles apply here. Just good last hitting, and good harassment from both teams. I don't know. Creep pulling. Whatever you need to do to stop the other side from farming. Right now I'm just last hitting and then walking away before she can target me. So that's why I'm like all jittery and kind of missing my last hits a little bit, getting a few. I'm creep score 1-5 right now. Yeah, so I've missed like 2 denies, 3 denies already. But whatever. It's just getting stopping the other team. You don't need to really like throw your character out there just to like deny a couple experience, because you don't want to lose too much experience, or not experience, you don't want to lose too much health just like denying a little bit, you know, especially since it's melee versus range. So melee versus range, you're at a very big disadvantage. So just make sure you're aware that what your character is doing, and the creeps around him. It's a lot of timing too, because some of the animations for hitting take a lot longer to execute, while other heroes like let's say Deadwood's attack animation has got to be one of the fastest attackers in the whole entire game. So when you're laning against Deadwood, you really can't focus on last hitting and denying. You just gotta harass the crap out of him, because other than that, he's just gonna last hit and deny. He can outlane basically a lot of the heroes because of his tree and his animation speed. So, but that's Deadwood. We're talking about Chronos here. Chronos has like a midway, I'd say, animation speed. It's like it takes like a little split second for him to actually swing when he's commanded to do so. It'll take him like a split second. Like I know, like again, going back to Deadwood's example, Deadwood, when you give him the attack command, he'll actually execute the attack before executing the animation. So that's why he has one of the best laning advantage, or one of the best lanes. Whatever. You guys know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, so that's Deadwood. But Chronos, he actually goes through the animation and then he hits. So I'd say he's like mid speed. People like let's say Magmus and those like really slow heroes have like the slowest animation speeds. Like they have to go through their entire animation speed until actually hitting. So those heroes are at a major disadvantage when laning. But here, make sure if you're laning against a Chronos, get the denies, get the last hits, and as well as the harassing. Because if he's outlaning you, that's a very bad sign of what's going to come late game. Because if he's already dominating you early game, considering that he is a late game carry, you're pretty much screwed unless you can just shut him out of the game for the rest of the game. Like, just go ultimate support, build sheep sticks and wind sticks, and just shut him down. But other than that, I don't know how else to stop Chronos. Otherwise, just stuns and slows and disables. Because even if you do silence him, his Elder Parasite will still go through, because it's an item, it's not a skill. So, and here Arachna's missing, so using the little mod that I showed you guys. Sorry for the lag, by the way. I don't know why my computer is so laggy, like at random times. The frame rate's pretty bad. I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but it's like 11 frames or something. So again, even if you don't know where they are, just make sure you're last hitting and denying, because there's always that chance that they are invis, like right there. Again, right here. If you notice that I threw down my ult and then started moving, because what you can actually do is you can actually execute your attack animation and your attack command, wait for the attack to actually happen, move a little bit before your next one, because you know how there's that little tiny cooldown between attacks. You're gonna want to use that to actually continue moving forward while attacking at the same time, like I did to Arachna. So I swung at her, and then I walked forward a little bit, and I swung again. That's just a tip for early game, or if you're like RTS. If you guys are like StarCraft players or Warcraft 3 players, you can actually use that to your advantage. The little attack animations, especially with Marines. Marines is probably the best one for StarCraft 2. Marines and Marauders, they're probably the best examples. Purple and yellow, this is a really bad idea, because after I ganked, or after I ran into the forest to kill them, I'm gonna fast forward a little bit just to go back to base. But anyways, when I'm going into the forest to kill Zephyr, notice how the top lane heroes were still in their lane, and after I did kill Zephyr, the heroes disappeared. That should signify that they're actually going for the gank into the forest to counter kill. So it was a bad idea for purple and yellow to stay in lane, or stay in the forest, because they didn't go in for the kill, and then they did die, both of them, I think. Yeah. So that's not to bag on my teammate though, but purple and yellow were pretty bad this game. I'm gonna admit I did make a lot of mistakes as well. Like, I didn't last hit, I didn't deny as well as I should have. There's actually later on in the game I didn't make too many good calls on whether or not I should have stayed or should have went back. So that caused me a couple of deaths. As you'll see it. Don't worry about it. So Arachna did go bottom, so I'm going bottom as well. See if we can get the game going. See, there's Arachna. Get the kill on Thunderbringer, that's his name. So that was pretty dumb of Demented Shaman because we already killed them, and then Demented Shaman runs in and tries to harass Arachna, but we're both out of skills. Like Predator, he already uses leap on Thunderbringer. Arachna hasn't used her ult yet, and then I'm out of mana, so I can't even do anything. So that was a bad call, a bad judgment on Demented to stay within Arachna's range and just get ulted. So that cost him his death. I'm gonna run back mid, farm mid a little bit. So yeah, but a little bit of skill build for you. Let me talk about the skill build. I kind of missed that earlier, but the way I build Chronos is early on you want to get your leap first. Well, it kind of depends on how bad your lane is. If like you're getting like absolutely harassed and like face raped, you want to go for a rewind first, because that'll give you survivability. And but if you're doing alright and you're doing well, you want to go for your leap first, because your leap will damage output the most early game, and as well as give you that little bit of survivability, because the higher level it is, the farther you can leap. So it gives you that little bit of survivability. So here I'm going. I was gonna go top for a gank, but then missed the chance. So I'm just gonna go to my courier and pick up an item, or pick up my punch dagger to finish my ghost marchers, I think. Or no, I already did that. I meant to pick up my my hungry spirit, starting my elder parasite. So other than that, this right here, I saw Flint was loading up his ult, so I was trying to stop Flint from ulting, but unfortunately I was a little bit too late and purple did die. So my bad. But what was it about? Oh yeah, skill build. If you're doing well in your lane, get your leap. And then what I do is from level 1 is I get my leap, level 2 I get my rewind, and then level 3 I get my bash. And then from there, if I'm being outlaned, I'll get rewind. If I'm not being outlaned, I'll get leap. So I'll maximize leap. So right now this game I wasn't being outlaned too bad, so I did get my leap. So I already maxed it. And then after you already after you max leap, you want to go for your bash, so you can effectively use your elder parasite. Because after all the hits, after like 5 hits, is it? Yeah, it's 5 hits when it's max. After every 5 hits, you'll do a little stun with extra damage. And see what I said. Electrician grabbed Arachna while Magmus was standing right there. So yeah, purple judgment. So again, he just wasted it. Defiler wasted her ult, and I walk away for like 2 seconds, and then Defiler gets raped. But yeah, after you get a leap, finish your bash for your elder parasite. But if you did go the rewind first, you want to finish your leap. So you're gonna be maximizing your bash last if you go the rewind. Here I'm going for Arachna Q, because I already know purple's dead. I can't stop Flint. I didn't have the stun on him, or I didn't have the stun bash loaded. Oh, we're coming out on time limit. I'll see you guys later.